Hey everyone, this is a quick tutorial on how to find local businesses using Bitscale. So in this particular example, we are trying to find doctors in Lagos, Nigeria. So I started this search by first of all creating a Google Map search, and my query was doctors, and location I put as Lagos, Nigeria. Once I reviewed that and imported to this new grid, what I'll see is I'll see all of the details over here. So for example, the address, rating, position, phone number over here, the name of the medical center, right? If the website is available, that is something which is also something which we'll see. After that, what we are doing is there are two ways you can find people from these businesses. So first approach is you find people directly from their website. So most of the times these local businesses have some amount of contact information directly on the website, right? So I am using Bitscale for this Bit Agent for this purpose, where I have given it a simple prompt to find all the list of all the doctors present in this company and find their name, description, and the phone numbers. I have also set the output format so that my data is pretty much structured. So I am trying to extract three fields: name, description, and phone numbers. So once I run it, I'll see some responses like this. So for example, we have got four doctors over here. The name, description, and phone number is over here, right? The second approach is to find these people directly from our database. So particularly about this column, where the input required is the website, and the keyword that I have put is doctor, right? And it will probably search this particular keyword in the database that we have. So for example, here we have found 5 people, and the titles, if I go over here, the title is medical doctor, the website name, LinkedIn URL, everything will get. Now this is sort of a company table, and we want to have this data in a row format, right? Row wise, so that we can extract their phone numbers, we can extract their email addresses and stuff. So what I'm going to do next is I'm going to use write to table functionality in Bitscale. So if I hover over this button, usually I will see a write to table button over here, which I've already clicked. That's why I'm not seeing it over here. So as soon as I click it, this new column will be created, and I'll have to pick like where do I want to send this data. So in this particular case, I have created a new grid which is present over here, and I can select other data points also from this grid to that grid, right? So I'm just sending the website. So once I select this is auto generated. So once I select this and run it, I'll see my entries over here in this particular source column, and if I double click it, I'll see all the details. So I can add these as a column again, very standard thing. Similarly, for the second approach, from how we found the people, we are also using the same method, right? So we have found 5 contacts, and then again I'm doing export functionality, and then this is something which we'll see like 5 rows added, and if I go to this new table created over here, I'll see all of my data over here. So for example, the current employer domain, LinkedIn URL name and stuff. Now once I have the LinkedIn URLs, I can use enrichment and I can find their phone numbers, email addresses, all the basic stuff I can do. About this particular grid, where let's say I only have the names and the phone numbers are available for some of these but not all of these. So what I can do is I can try to find their LinkedIn addresses using their name and company domain. So if you go to enrichment and if you go to templates, you will see this particular tool, Google. So the input required here is the name and the company name, and the output is the personal LinkedIn URL. So if I click this, I'll give the name, I'll give, instead of company I can just give website, also totally fine. I'll save, and we'll see like the accuracy, what type of accuracy we are getting. I'll run a couple of rows. So let me run it for a couple of these cells. So yeah, for some of these we have started getting the data. So yeah, and once we have the LinkedIn URLs, like the rest of the things are pretty much straightforward inside Bitscale. We can find their phone numbers, we can add them to a campaign or stuff. So yeah, thanks a lot for watching this video. Have a good day.